Hello guys, welcome to our third tutorial. I hope you guys have watched the first tutorial and watched the second tutorial, as this is going to be an implementation or an emphasis of everything that we have done on the first tutorial and the second tutorial. So on this tutorial we are going to talk about the nested for loops, nested if statements, and how to use a while loop inside how to use a while loop inside a do while loop, or a do while loop inside the while loop. So this is the topics that you are going to cover: a nested for loop, nested if statements, and the while loop inside the do while loop. Okay, fine guys, let's quickly continue with our nested for loops. So this is how you write your nested for loop. Remember, the first for loop that you wrote is only going to iterate once, but now we are looking for a nested for loop. Now I'm going to make a very simple and understandable example which we can all use in order to achieve our goals. Now let's say we have 5 students. That's just a quickly scenario. Let's just say we have 5 students who wrote who okay, so fine, let's just say we have 5 students. Then each student have written 3 class tests. Now what's going to happen here in this program, we are going to enter the names of the 5 students, the names of the 5 students. Then we have to enter even their marks, enter the student marks. Now what's going to happen here guys is that we are looking for, let me just zoom it a bit. Let me just try to zoom it. Yes, just like this. We are looking for 5 students who wrote 3 class tests. Now what's going to happen here is that our loop is going to loop outside. It is going to start here and loop 5 times. This is not going to be 5 times, but this is going to be 4 times. Why? Is because of it starts from 0, but then let's make it loop 5 times as you have said here on our statement. So it is going to loop 5 times. So we are going to enter 5 names of the students, and we are going to enter 3 class tests. Now a number that is less than 4 is 3. So now let's just start. Going to see out, say enter the name of the, we can even do it like this: enter the name of the first student. We do it like this: enter the name of the first student, then we enter the name, see in student name, then we declare this, it's a string. Come on, student name, then we are looking for the marks as well, int mark. This is what we are looking for. Then here we are going to enter the mark of the student. See out, the user will enter the mark of the class test 1, class test 1, in mark. So now this is exactly the scenario that we spoke about. So this will be ran 5 times and this will be ran 3 times. Now for each and every student, the student has to enter their mark. Each and every student. Let's just calculate their average marks. Oh, but then let's do it later on, that one. Let's just do it later on, because after this you can calculate their average marks and say, okay, fine, this student number 1 got this average mark, this student number 2 got this average mark. But at the moment, let's just concentrate on the concept of running or doing the nested for loop without calculating anything. So now we are running our program. Let's see what we are going to get. There we go, there we go. So now it says enter the name of the first student. Okay, we made a mistake. You can see here we have first student. It is let's just create a space so that our program can be smooth enough. Okay, let's do this again. See out, here we are just ending the line. We are just creating a space in between so that you know, okay, fine, we are done with student number 1, we are going to student number 2, so that you know that, okay, fine, student number 2 we are done, we are going to student number 3. So let's wait for our program to run. Okay, fine. It says enter the name of the first student. Then we name it Thabiso. Then it enter the mark of the class test 1. Maybe Thabiso got 50, maybe Thabiso got 60, maybe it got 90. Now after this, it has to jump in and say enter the name of the second student. Oh, we did 4, we didn't do 3. Okay, fine, we did 4. Let me check the code. Oh yeah, it starts from 0 up until 4. It means this is 4, this is 6. I made a mistake here, guys, just bear with me. I'll cancel the program mode, is still running, but then I hope you get the concept. Maybe here it's Mthobisi. Then you enter the marks of Mthobisi. Then we are done. You're going to another person, Thembelihle. Maybe Thembelihle got 57, he got 90, got 85, he got 71. So do you get how it works, guys? So this will iterate 6 times. This one I just 6 times because of it start from 0. So it's going to say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It iterates 6 times, guys, not 5 times. It iterates 6 times. So what's going to happen is, if you want to reduce the number of iteration, let's just say we have 2 students in a class. They wrote 3 class tests. Then we run. There we go. First is Thabiso. He got 50, has 80, has 90. Then we jumped in. Do you see that now we have 3 class tests inside here? It's 3 class tests. Now Thabiso, let me just quickly do this. Now Tabiso has three, only three. Now the lecture, the number of students in the class, they are 2, and each student, they wrote 3 class tests. I hope this finds you well. I hope you understand this. Let's go to nested if statements. Very quick. So it's an if I is less than 6. Let's just declare our I here. I, okay, fine, let me do it in a good way, or I can even do it like this. I don't have a problem. It's 6. Then here we are going to say our output is I less than 6. No? Then we say else if this is a nested if statement. Else if I is greater than 6 and I is less than 11, which means it will say less than 10. Then we can see out our I is greater than 6 but less than 10. No? Less than 10, because a number that is less than 11 is 10. Or we can say less than 11. It's fine like this. Less than 11. We're going to see our output. Then here we're going to say else the number is greater than 11. It's greater than 10, I mean to say, because if we put 11 we'll get this. This is what we are going to get. Now let's ask our user to prompt. Let's just initialize this. Let's just say this is I only. Then let's just ask our user to enter the number that we are looking for. Please enter the number between 0 and 6. Then we are going to see in our I. Our I stands for the number, ne? You can just write here a number or any variables any variable that you will think of, or any variable that you won't forget. So our program has ran. So it says please enter a number between 0 and 6. Now firstly let's check this one if it's working. So we are going to enter a number that is greater than 10, which is 11. Let's check if it's working. It must give us the message saying our I is greater than 6, but our I is greater than 6 and 11. Our I is greater than 6 and 11. So okay, fine, let's enter 11. There we go. The number is greater than 10. Which number? Oh, okay, fine, I made a mistake. Let me run it again. I'm running it again. The reason being I'm running it again is because I edited. So each time you edit your code, you have to run your code again. The number is greater than 10. It doesn't want to be removed. Let's see, because I've edited. If you can check here, there's nothing that is say our number is greater than 10. This is say our I is greater than 6. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we are right. The number is greater than 10. 10 and 6. What did I do? And 6 10 is greater than 10 and 6, or 6 and 10. This is just a tutorial, guys, for you to understand. So nothing is, so it's our 11, 11. So the number is greater than 6 and 10. So let's just quickly pick any random number that is between our output I is less than 6. That's what I wanted to say. As you can see, this number is less than 6 here. You understand? So if we put 7 here, we have to get our I is greater than 6 and less than 11. I think I made a mistake. And less than 11. Let's quickly run it and put 7. There we go. Our I is greater than 6 and less than 11. Now this is how you write your nested if statement, guys. Let's just do the last one, which is the do while, and we use the while inside our do while statement. Here we are going to say I is less than 6. Then here we are going to say while is less than 3. Then here we are going to print a message saying the number is less than 3. Then we do our sentinel, we close it, then we come here, we end the line, we write again. We want to see okay, the number is greater than 3. The number is greater than 3 and the number is less than 3. Now the user is going to determine whether he enters a number that is greater than 3 or a number that is less than 3. Now what's going to happen here, guys, is that, let me just close this one, plus. Remember, this is our sentinel, guys. We stop the loop using this. We also use it to increment the loop. So it works in both ways. So now this is what is going to happen. Remember, the do while loop, it executes before it can test. So initially it will come in here and check, okay, fine, I have a do while loop that I have to execute before I can test the condition. But if the do while loop is false, it won't test it. It will quickly jump in here and display the number is greater than 3. But if the number is less than 3, then it will say the number is less than 3 before it can come here. So we can quickly check that. We can quickly local window debug that. There we go. Okay, fine. Let's start by entering 1. You will see it will say the number is less than 3. At the same time, because it's a do while loop, it is going to execute even this one. The number is greater than 3. Why? It is because of this loop runs from the top to the bottom. So even though the statement is false, the statement is true, this one is going to be executed. But if ever, let's do this, let's cancel this and run it and put a 1. You will see it will only run this 2 times. It won't run what is not available on our side. You see, the number is less than 3. Now let's put 4 here and see what's going to happen. Our program won't run. Reason being is because of our statement. Our statement here it is void, it is invalid. We don't have any statement here. You can see our program is not running even after we have entered and enter. But let's put back this one and enter 4. You'll see it will write the number is greater than 3, because 4 is greater than 3. Let's put 4. So you see it says the number is greater than 3, the number is greater than 3. It ran 2 times according to what we have prompt, what the user has entered, guys. So this is the end of the lesson. I think we have covered the nested for loops, we have covered nested if statement, we have covered the while do loop inside the do loop. It's up to you guys how you use this thing. These loops, you can use the while loop and then you put the do while loop inside. It doesn't matter. You can put the do while here, it will still work. I less than 6, then you print whatever that you want to print here. Print the numbers, then you close it. It's up to you. Then you cancel this one. Where is it? Cancel this one, cancel this, like this. You see the structure, it is going to work, it is still going to work, still the same thing. So guys, thank you so much. See you on the next tutorial. Bye.